Hi, you guys. Oh, let me change. Okay, that's much better. Anyways, hi, you guys. Cashier, and today, not now. And today, boy, do I have a story for you. I mean, even though you guys sent me a comment saying, "Do you have a story?" Was there a caller or a texter from out of nowhere from 2010? Matter of fact, yes. Whoever you are, whoever suggests that story, shout out to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, get a snack, get a drink, like my drink's over there, and let me tell you that oh, first off, let me take my meds first. Since I am so energetic today, that it's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm energetic today. Last night I was so effing tired. Good. I have to take my meds for medical purposes. But anyways, so let me introduce Storytime with Cash, the time that random 206 number texted me. And so it began like mid 2010 or somewhere around there. And I was just, walking like all. I was doing some exercise. I lived in Makuteo at the time. So when I was doing that, I received a random number of a 206 Seattle area code, mind you. And it said, "Hi, how are you? Can I ask your name?" And I replied back saying, "Yes, my name is Cash and I'm doing fantastic," which, mind you, is a gorgeous day today, and which I am usually in a good mood lately. Well, some depends of the day though. Depends. So she said, "That's good. My name is Goose." And I think for a few seconds, I was like, is she pulling my leg, or is that her actual name? So I said to myself, I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm just enjoying my day. I typed down her name. So I texted her once in a while, just to say hi, to touch base. That's it. And she said, "What's cracking?" And I said, "Nothing much." And we became good friends on by texting each other. And to this day, I never met the girl, but I never met the gal, but But she said her name was Goose Goose. Which I said, this gotta be a joke, or this gotta be a joke, or people is pranking me. But, when I got to know her a little bit, we did some small talk on the phone. I was like, okay, she is like cool. I probably want to meet her sometime. But when I got a text from her boyfriend, I don't know if her boyfriend was like being high or drunk, but I think it says, "Hey, you leave Goose Goose alone unless you want to meet me." I was like, what? So as comedic that I did, I was actually being weird around the boyfriend. I was like, I would like to meet you. The boyfriend was like, huh? I know what that means, so I was being funny. So ever since that, I text her once in a while that year. So I think her boyfriend's name was Meat. I know, weird name. I don't know if these guys are pulling my leg or pranking me. I don't know. But to this day, I think I'm still friends with her, even though I have not had her number in like so long. Do I remember her number? I cannot link her number on here. Sorry. I know it's a 206 number, that's for sure. But anyways, so if wait, is it on my black book? Hold on. Is it on my black book? I mean, if it is on my black book, I can actually check. If it's not, sorry guys. But I can check if it's on there or not. But if you guys, you guys want to know what happened? I did call her. Which I think her boyfriend was cool of me texting her, but not calling just yet. But I talked to her man on the phone and he understood that, to be honest, I don't remember if I even called her and talked to her man. So do I know what her actual name is? No, so she goes by Goose Goose. And do I know what her man's name is? No. Because people calls him by Meat. And to be honest, I don't even want to know why his name is Meat. But to this day, I'm still cool with those two. Do I want to know what those two are up to? To be honest, I have no idea. But whatever those two are doing, I hope they're doing a fantastic day. Wait. Hold up. I met those two on 2010 by texting. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Wow, years I known those two. And I never hung out with those two because I don't even know what they look like. Which I know sometimes. Okay, sometimes I do hung out with them sometimes. So, even though, but but you guys were asking, did you receive a text message from another number? Matter of fact, yes. Except it was a cutie, actually. Don't ask, but back to Goose Goose and Meat. I don't know what the guy's actual name is, but we'll call him by that. Due of his protecting his actual name. But I think Goose was her name. So whatever her name is, I think we'll call her by Goose for now. So that's her contact name on my old school phone. You know what? I wonder if I still have her number in my other phone. My ancient phone. I want to know if I still have it. If I do, I gotta copy it down. But I'll do that some other time. Because right now I don't know if those two are still a thing. Or I don't know if those two are like engaged or married, whatever. If those two are, good for them. Congrats to them. But what is Goose Goose is up to, you guys ask? I don't know, and to be honest, I don't really want to know what she's up to, because I never met her. And to be honest, I do want to meet her. Even though if she is seeing this, I do want to meet you one of these times, but whoa, wait, what if Goose Goose is one of those baristas you've been talking to? You know what, you might have a point there. I don't know, but we'll see, okay? Actually, I can ask one of the baristas. Not mentioning no names, or the company name, or the stand name, but I can ask. That's actually a good question. I don't know. So whoever asked me that question, you're probably onto something. The last time I talked to Goose Goose, she was like 22? And I was like 18 at the time. I get it. You guys are asking, man, Cash, since when are you into older women? Okay, first off, I am not. Okay? Things just happen. Okay? If I get a random number texting me, it happens, okay? To be honest, I'm not too sure. but I will ask one of the baristas that I usually talk to. What's her last name? Goose. So her name is Goose Goose. What? What? Okay, so when I was like interact with her on the text message, mind you, we got to know each other just a tiny bit. She was from Wait, where did she say she was from? You know what? I can ask Daryl, see if her cousin, not mentioning no names, knows the chick. And her boyfriend or fiance or husband, whatever. And it was a 206 number. Maybe I can ask him. If he said yes, one of his cousins do know the person and her boyfriend or whatever, then I think one of his cousins should set that up because I want to meet that person because I've been friends with her on texting for like very long time. So anyways, so when it was like I mean, I had no problems being friends with somebody that I don't know. I got to know her. We became good friends, so I just need to have someone to help me so I can actually get to know her in person. So, I get it. He said, don't get your hopes up. What if you meet? If I meet, then I can, like, peg photos. Once again, I don't know why people call them by meat. But I guess it's a good nickname. But I text Goose. Once again, not a real name. I don't know if it is or not. Asking that I told her that her man kind of warned me about whatever, and she was like, "Oh, don't mind him. He likes picking on my new buddies." Okay. I guess he's a nice fellow, I guess. Even though I never met those two. So, okay, so hold up. So are you telling me someone that says, someone says, you better stay away from Goose, or are you gonna meet me? You're telling me that was a silly, are you saying that he was joking about that? Are you saying he was joking about that? I don't think he was. to be honest. I don't think he was. Yeah, whatever. But even though what time was it when she texted you out of nowhere? Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. That is a good question. I don't know. I don't know what time. I think it was like around noon-ish. That's all I'll say. Around noon. So, yeah. But anyways, I had to I did not block the number on my ancient phone, but I will find it on my old calendar, on my old calendar. See if that number's there or not. Plus I think I have so many numbers on my old calendar, it's not even funny. Oh. So, at the end of the day, I did text her saying have a nice day and all. As friendly, because I'm a friendly guy. I'm friendly. Sometimes big time flirt, but I was not flirting around the woman. But I think she was. She said, have a nice day, handsome. What? Wait a minute. I said to myself, wait a minute. I said to myself, and to be honest, I think that number looked super familiar. I said to myself, there is no fucking way that's Jessica's number. I think she's a 425, and I think her twin sister's a 206. Rachel! Damn it! Ugh. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite, share it. And that's it. As always, see ya, guys. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm gonna have a word with Daryl.